We're on.
We're on?
We're on.
We're on. Senior night.
Senior night. Des Moines Oak Leafs. Big time. We got 5 seniors that have invested a lot of time, energy, blood, sweat, and tears during their high school career. And a lot of tears being shed by parents, but a lot of happy tears for sure. Look at number 33 over here, our guest Des Moines youth player. Fantastic. Goalie this time, nonetheless.
Goalie.
Love it.
And I think is that Butler's sister?
I think so. Yeah, she was
Very
out there for the calling off the seniors. And we got noteworthy here, Jason Hinder, number 40, senior, will be a starter this evening. Take note of that, folks. We're going to listen into the starting lineup. The microphone is not working very well for the PA. We're going to announce the Quad City Blues first. And the Oak Leafs will be called. Des Moines Youth starter, goalie. Check this out. He's got a great looking mask.
Way better than your mask.
That's this is pretty jacked up. Levi Butler, senior. Grant Stern, senior. Jason Hinder, number 40. Like Ankeny and Dowling's representing here.
Yeah.
Good. That was Ryan Dunn from Dowling and Carter Hobbs from Dowling. And we got Jack Evans from Dow Center Grimes. Who can sing? All right, the PA system is not operational. We are going to do the national anthem in our head. Let's play hockey. Des Moines Oak Leafs against Quad City Blues. This is a play-in championship weekend right here.
It is, and it's both teams fighting for that last spot in the end-of-the-year tournament. It's all down to this weekend, where Oak Leafs, if the Oak Leafs sweep, they're in, no matter what. The Oak Leafs win one, then they got to win both at Mason City. They lose two, we need help from Dubuque. That's what it kind of boils.
Good recap. Here we go. Levi Butler behind the net. Plays it off the short boards. Up to Ryan Dunn. Out of his reach. Played back in by the Blues. Blues behind the net. Blocked away by Jack Evans. Now Ryan Dunn off the boards. Trying to feed it up to Hobbs. We got Grant Stern and Ryan Dunn close. Comes out in the neutral zone where Tyler May picks it up at the red line. He's knocked off the puck, but keeps his feet. That puck goes off a stick and into the net. That was Ethan Merrick that came off the bench.
Just kind of give a recap on the JV's kind of scenario. With our 1 point that we got, it doesn't really solidify us yet, but if Dubuque loses to Omaha, that will then solidify us. And right now, Omaha is up on Dubuque 1-0. I think at the end is 1. So we'll keep an eye on that just for the JV purposes. But, so big weekend for the Oakleys, both JV and varsity.
Yeah, it's a pretty exciting weekend across the league. You got teams that are playing for positions at the top, and you got, varsity's got one spot open, number 8, and the only teams that aren't locked in are these two that are on the ice tonight. So if anybody is wanting to watch high school hockey around the state of Iowa, Nebraska, Kansas, or Missouri, this is the game to watch.
Yep. Because the playoffs are right now. I mean, this is a playoff game. Yep. If you're worried about not making the playoffs, well, then treat this one as, because that's what you're getting.
Ethan Merrick plays the puck over to Anthony Mink to Hinder. That's Derek Hinder, or excuse me, Dylan Hinder. Derek's the old man. He can't skate that well. Here come the Blues, trying to make a move. And that's Grant Stern knocking his man off the puck. Now Grant looking across ice, finds Anthony Mink, puts it on net and stopped by the goalie and covered. 15:28 left to go in the first period.
Yeah, statistically, both of these teams are very, very close in statistics as far as, they're 8 and 9 in the standings. They're both of them are 2 and 3 in the last 5 games, and so it's going to be a very even match. And so just kind of looking at see back and forth, see who can get the first momentum shift and stick with that momentum.
Dorfeld to May, and then May dumps it in. There's Ryan Dunn. Carter Hobbs, and then Stern at the point. Dorfeld in the neutral zone. Dumps it in deep. Goalie plays it behind the net. Throws it all the way out. Grant Stern keeps it in. Ooh. Must have come out of the zone. Game's too fast for me anyway,
right.
So... I'm sure there's a few moms here that would argue this that call, but
no, you need to talk louder, she said.
Just a few, Good to see it here.
Yeah, for sure. Great senior night. Metro looks fabulous with the decorations and everything. So,
yeah, kudos to that committee of coming up and making that lounge look better than I've ever seen it.
I think they got here at 1 o'clock. There's Carter Hobbs playing it out to Tyler May, just out of his reach, but can we get there? We do. That's waved off.
Oh, my God. That was beautiful.
Now the Blues coming the other way with a rush. We got a whistle and a stoppage. I think that's an offsides call.
Good job by Butler there, just kind of staying at home, not reaching, not attacking, waiting for Quad City's kind of player to make a move. He kind of turned it over on his stick handling moves, and so that's a good job by him.
Butler up to Kelty, gets a tip, it goes in, no icing. Blues are going to have to gather behind the net, play it up. Merrick from the point, shot, goes wide. Butler gets there, trying to keep it in, comes out. He's knocked down momentarily, but Ethan Merrick's there to play it. And offsides again by the Blues. Now the Blues goaltender, did you see this guy? Like, he's got a better beard than you.
Well,
I mean, you got a good beard, but, right. I mean, this guy's got it going on. I mean, somebody said he looks like he's 40, but he's a good-looking 40 over there. He's
well, I'm going to be 43 here at the end of this week,
Wow.
So if I could play goaltender like him,
yeah,
it'd be great.
Hobbs at the red line, plays at the Dunn. Last weekend we had a great face-off here in the defensive zone. That's Butler all the way from the red line on net. But there was a defensive zone face-off, played it off the far boards at the red line, but they had a running player down. And great pass, great attempt. I don't think we got a goal on it, but it looked pretty, didn't it?
Yeah.
I think it was Stern to Dunn. I mention it because they're looking for it again tonight.
Right.
Yep, you got to wave that off. The guy left the ice. We know that all too well. We lost a game in Lincoln last year on that play.
Really?
Get him, Grant.
We left the ice and waved off the icing, and the guy walked in and scored. That was the call. We actually didn't leave the ice, but I'm not here to tell you my opinion. I'm here to tell you the call. And here we go. We got Dorfeld Stern on defense, Jason Hinder, Cooker, and Mink on offense, or the forwards. Everybody's on offense. Everybody scores. Dorfeld now gathers, has time, over to Stern, just out of his reach, goes out to the point for the Blues. Their captain Kramer's trying to put pressure on. That's a shot on net. Jack Evans gets a first, really nice first save of the game for him. That's got a nice warm-up. It's loose in front, cleared by Stern. Another shot, save, loose in front, still loose. Puck's behind the net. Stern's battling. Him and his guy are tied up. Puck comes away to the point. We have to clear. These are these pivotal moments of the game. Hinder gets it out of the zone. Stern settles it. Over to Cooker. Cooker off his blade into the opposite corner. And our defense changes up. On comes Butler, Merrick, and Hobbs. Cooker and Mink still on the ice. Mink, he's wanting that puck. Cooker comes in to help dig it out. Still working. It does pop out behind the net. Butler steps up, fires it on net, save. We got a whistle. Offsides, maybe?
Looks like an offside.
Yeah. And on net, should come all the way down the other end.
Come on, Leafs!
Guess not.
I think that right there we missed an opportunity to have a quality line change. We had Hobbs out there for about 30 seconds. I think just recognizing that, have one, we had the puck tied up, have one guy come off, so we get another guy fresh, just to keep that puck down in the offensive zone, that momentum there.
We got Hubs, Dunn, May, Butler, and Merrick. Here come the Blues. Skating through. Butler comes over to get a stick on it. Out to the point. Blues are content just dumping that in deep. Merrick swings it over to in front of our bench. That's laid down by Hobbs. He's waiting patiently. Gathers, gets some momentum, dumps it in. He's going to go get his own pass. Nope, that goes with some power all the way around. He's going for a change. On comes Kelty. A lot of noise going on around here. Parents don't like something. Blues are going to play that all the way down icing. They should wave that off. That puck's going to die. Ooh. Hunter Barton's closest to it. He gets skates away. He's got Goodnow on the other side. Plays it back. One Kelty. He fires it past the net. Dorfeld steps up, fires it in behind the net. Kelty, one in a centering pass, gets deflected away by the defenseman. Uh-oh. Here we go. Shot. Save. Oh, that's a goal. Goodnow. Riley, the race car Goodnow with the goal.
Right there, that was kind of a turnover, just kind of battling with sticks there in the front in the slot area, able to get it over to Goodnow. Goodnow was able to just kind of get a quick slap shot off and was able to beat the goaltender I thought the goaltender had pretty good angle on it, but was able to find just enough room to find the back of the net to get us that momentum goal, 1-0 coming in. The big thing about that is it's not the Hobbs-Dunn-May line. It's a different line scoring. So now you're coming back with our top line, our goal-scoring line. Can we get this thing to 2-0? But it's another line that's scoring. And at the end of the season, that's what you need, especially if you're trying to battle for playoff spot. And then going into the playoffs, you need other guys to contribute. So
we'll get the official call. Certainly Goodnow with the goal. And that will energize our first line for sure. They love to see others get in. Blues coming the other way. Stern knocks his man off the puck. Nice play. Out to May.
There we go.
He's 1-0. Oh, loses it. Has to hustle. Oh,
lost an edge.
Man, we need an equipment manager or something. Oh, Butler.
There we go. There we go.
Got a screen in front.
Just went off of Dunn's stick. It went up high. If that puck hits a little bit lower on Dunn's stick, and that goes down the ice, that gives a nice hard bounce. Might hit the net there, but it went on the top side of Dunn's stick and went up in the large netting. But an opportunity that we just weren't able to convert on. Too bad we lost an edge there. Coming down, May had a lane.
Yeah, he's going to be dreaming about that one tonight for sure. We got Cooker, Hender, and Mink.
Nice.
Front line, Butler and Merrick on defense. Here come the Blues. Butler takes his man wide. Centering pass. Blocked by Mink. Here comes Dylan Hender. Makes a move. He's got to get the puck up. He does. Quad City's trying to feed that up. Butler knocks his man off. Nice clean hit.
Nice check.
Got Dorfeld and Stern. That's played over to Stern. Now Hobbs. He's got Dunn on the other side. Shot. Oh, goes up over the net into the safety netting on the backside.
Quad Cities right now, they're kind of getting a little bit of a little flustered right now, and they're turning the puck over to us and then making some line changes. I'm pretty sure Coach White over there isn't very happy on the execution of what their players are doing and their line changes, and so we need to be cognizant of that and looking for those opportunities, because they may start to continue where they turn those pucks over.
Shot in front, still loose. Hobbs wanted that one. Out to the point, Dorfeld loses it. He's got to hustle, gets there, swings it back in. We check up. Now go. It's a floater up. Stearns lays it down. He goes. He's got a lane. Here come the Blues. Nice body play by the Blues player, but he loses it. Out to Dunn. This is like a race. Just a racetrack back and forth. Shot goal. Blues, number 8.
And Patton's not the one you want to be able to take and walk and hard to the net. He's their leading point getter, their leading goal scorer. And we decide to let him free, take the guy on the pass. He's going to convert that more times than not. That's where you got to continue to go back and take that lane, get back to the near post as fast as you can defensively. So.
Well, kudos to him. He showed his power to get by. Butler had position, showed his speed and power to get by and go straight to the net, and we're in a 1-1 game. Our mic, or the PA, is not working well, but get back to our first goal. Riley Goodnow with the goal, of course, and Hunter Barton credited with the assist.
Okay.
1-1 game, 6.5 left to go in the first period. Senior night here at Metro Ice Arena.
So, on that, we kind of pinched on that last goal. We pinched too much, and we're able, when you pinch and you activate, you got to get body or you got to get puck. And we came up with neither, and that's where that Patton was able to get loose. But then you got to be able to get back to that front post as fast as you can to take away any options, at least minimize that time and space for him. Because if Patton has all that time and space, he's probably going to convert 9 times out of 10.
You probably couldn't see it on the watching at home, but giving the young man some credit here, he was also eyes over to the pass.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Knowing he was going in, had a shot, had a shot that he could take, but he was making sure Jack Evans was paying attention to the pass by eyeing the other guy coming in. So good play by him. Great hockey here in Des Moines. 1-1 tie game. Playoff game for all intents and purposes. We'll play again tomorrow, Sunday morning, and into the afternoon.
Nice job.
There's kept in by the Blues. Loose in front. Oh, they're going to call that out. Jack was ready, though, for it. He was ready to take that out.
Kind of looking at last week's game with Jack, and then I've kind of seen a little bit of this game. He's been more active with his stick and getting his stick out and being more aggressive with that, which I kind of like. I think it gets him more into the game that way rather than kind of staying more conservative and kind of playing back.
Yep.
And so we'll kind of keep an eye on that, see how much more stick work he plays.
Yep. Here's Anthony Mink, the sophomore from Hoover. You don't say Hoover High School very often in hockey, so it's great to have him on the team.
Yeah.
I mean, we got, I think, was it 12 or 13 high schools represented on our team? Fantastic. All the way from, a couple of Des Moines Public to all the way out to Adel.
All the way down to Knoxville.
And Knoxville, for Pete's sake. I mean, centering pass. Cooker in front. There it is again.
We just need to get a quick shot. Right there, you got that opportunity to get off your stick, get a quick shot off there. Don't hang on to it, not in that area, especially when you had support down low.
Yeah, Stern catching his stick out of the air after he loses it. Out to the point, a lot of traffic in front. Jack gets a stick on it, plays it behind the net. Here comes Stern. He's got Mink in front of him, dumps it in.
Stern looks like a man on a mission tonight so far. Just kind of looks a lot faster than I've seen all season long. And I know it's senior night. He's a senior, but he's just got a little bit more pep in his step, which I like seeing. If he can get into that offensive flow, get a crease, and take the ice that they give him. I know he can do a little bit of damage. He scored some goals for us this year, but I like seeing that.
Yep. A lot of emotion and passion with senior night for sure, and everybody's out here know what's on the line. Butler throws it up into the bench. I think haven't seen Jade jump that high in a while.
Was it Jade or George?
Oh, yeah. That was Robbie.
Well, maybe George jumped up really high and bounced Jade up in there.
Yeah, that might have
kind of like a teeter-totter.
No, that is Robbie over there, isn't it? Ryan Dunn, he puts a good solid check on his man. Yeah, we're getting some whistles here in the first period.
Yep. A lot of offside whistles.
Yeah.
So
should we just call it out right now? Just no penalties so far. We'll just give it 30 seconds.
Well, it's different than last week. When it was about every other minute, you had another penalty and some action going on and delay. I think the second period of the Sunday game was the longest period I've been a part of for a very long time.
Yeah. Number 19 for the Blues, creating some space and time. Jack Evans blocked it in front, got deflected in front, and he was quick enough to get a leg pad on it. Shot, save. Off the deflection, way to stay with it, Jack.
Yeah, and I think I like what Jack did there. He kind of went and attacked the player that was out front. So if there was a deflection, it wasn't a deflect anywhere but into his body. I think that was a good decision by him with that long-range shot, kind of knowing where that was going to go and making sure that there wasn't going to be a tip that was going to go astray.
Well, Hayden Stevens, speaking of goalies, Hayden Stevens did fantastic in the JV game today. Had 6, 7, 8 breakaways that he had to defend and did a fantastic job on all of them. Butler with the puck. Off his skate, over to Goodnow. He's already got 1 goal. He's got Barton with him on the other side. Kelty's there to come in. All the way out to Dorfeld. Brooks over to Barton. Barton's knocked off for a moment, but Goodnow is there. Stern curls to the boards. Barton off the high glass into the corner. Comes in on his own puck. That's kept in momentarily by Kelty, and then it comes out. Blues, they're changing behind this. Nice defensive play by Stern to cut off the back door. Wraparound goal. Dorfeld and Kelty battling in the corner, trying to dig the puck out. Stern, Goodnow, and Hinder are your other Oak Leafs on the ice, and the whistle blows. Kind of a safety call there. We'll start it here in the defensive zone.
So last weekend we had the same officials as we do this weekend, so they're probably having a sigh of relief of not having to blow the whistle so many times too. So not just on the players, but the officials on the work that they had to do.
A lot of stress on that last week for sure. That's going to come out in the neutral zone. Hinder's taking the face off, Dylan Hinder. We got Cooker and Mink flanking left and right. Brooks Dorfeld with the puck. Over to Hinder. Comes out to Stern. Stern sends it in deep. Comes off the back of the netting of the goal. Kept in by Cooker. Sent in by Stern. We got 2 minutes left to go in the first period. Blocker save. Jack does a good job of punching that puck. Blues behind the net. Stern. Strong with the puck. Comes up our near board, or the far boards right in front of our bench. Mink. Shot off the post.
Hit the post.
Near post.
It looks like Quad City's going to go down on a man. As Jack hurried to the bench, so we got a little interference. So our first penalty of the game is going to go against Quad Cities, and we'll go on our first power play at the 1:16 mark.
Our Ankeny Auto Body Power Play. We've had some fantastic sponsors throughout the season supporting our broadcast, supporting our games down at Wells Fargo Arena. Jen Stambro Real Estate helped us out a ton for the Winter Classic. I told Carrie, I said I wanted to wear the Winter Classic jersey for tonight. Like me, I wanted to wear have her wear one and I could wear one. And she looked at me and said, "I'm not going to be one of those parents." I said, "Well, I could be one of those parents." But she, clear has prevailed. And here we go. Carter Hobbs towards the net, goes wide. Cooker's closest. Behind the net, that's done. He's got Merrick in front. Hobbs shot, glove save. I'd love to see us play behind the net, work that from backside on a power play.
And I really like, you work it behind the net, get it out, and then you look back door. Because you're getting that goalie moving back and forth, and then you get it out to the strong side. He creeps out, then you sneak somebody back door. That's where you get your tip in.
Got Hobbs, and then with the puck over to Dunn. He drops it to Hobbs. Towards the net. Glove save again.
I think that one they're looking for a tip, maybe from Merrick or something in front, just to see if they can hit a stick to get it to elevate a little bit. Weren't able to get anything off there, but I still think you work it down low. If you're going to work it up top, then you got to sneak somebody back door.
Well, you got Cooker sitting back door there.
And get cross ice is what you really look for.
Hobbs over to Dunn.
There it is.
Goal. Ryan Dunn, senior, from Dowling Catholic off the far post. Goal. At 28 seconds left to go in the first period, Oak Leafs are up 2-1.
So we kept going near side. On that one, more of the attempt was middle to outside. If he hits anything in the outside, that's going to be a pad save that's going to kick out. And he had an Oak Leaf coming for any rebound there, but it was able to find the 5-hole and be able to break it right through. Find the end of the net. 28 seconds left of this period to get some momentum going into that second period. Now being up 2-1. So
got to stop it here with a high stick. That's done with the goal. We'll check the official score sheet for the assist. We're going to get defensive zone face-off, glove side, with 25 seconds left. Of course, we will have a ice scrape at the end of this period. Takes about 15 minutes.
Omaha, just an update for Omaha JV, is up 4-1 after 2 periods against Dubuque. So if that score holds, that puts our JV team locked in.
Blues coming with speed into the zone, across the crease. We got 9 seconds left. Jack eats that one up into the leg pads and stopped with 6.4 left to go in the first period. Nice save.
Jack right now is really tracking the puck well, and he's right now when I look at kind of his angles and kind of seeing him tracking where the pucks are going, he's right on par with that. So good job with him, and let's see if we can't win this draw back to the corner. See if we can't eat this.
There's May. He holds it.
Just eat it in the corner. There we go. So now we can take that 2-1 lead to the locker room and take that momentum as we scored in the last minute of this period. And hopefully come out and be kind of hungry and see if we can't bust this open to be 3-1. The next goal is big and huge, especially in this type of game and in the atmosphere around here.
All right, we're going to take a 15-minute break, and we'll come back and see you for the second period. All right, we're back for the second period. Hope everybody had a chance to get, fill their popcorn bowl, tune the TV in a little closer, get your cold beverage of choice.
I did that.
Did you?
Yep.
All right.
I did. So,
man, this is nice. We got a nice for an away, a team coming in from out of town. Good crowd here tonight, both on their end.
Well, I think they also realize how important this weekend is to their team and to ours, and the support that they give. And I have witnessed a lot of friendships between both communities, which is kind of neat. Families kind of getting together, and it has a different feel than last weekend.
Yeah. Well, of course, both teams have a couple of players that play on the Midwest High School team, and I do believe I don't know the young man's name, but there's a young man that played in Des Moines, but then relocated to Quad Cities, and so he knows some of these young guys.
Yeah, and I know he played JV, number 77.
All right, we got obviously the start of the second period. May and Dunn battling right in front of the scorer's bench. Here come the Blues. Shot towards the net and blocked away by Jack Evans. Tyler May, number 3, the junior from Valley, plays the puck up to Hobbs, back in by the Blues. Dunn over to Hobbs. He's got May on the other side. Hobbs looks. He wanted to drop at the Dunn. They weren't quite on the same page.
Yeah, I think just miscommunication right there. Usually you have code words. At least we develop code words for when to drop and when we're there in position and those type of things. So
Levi Butler, 33. Nice shot. Goes high of the net. Here comes Dylan Hinder racing into the corner to grab this one. All the Leafs are changing behind him. We got fresh legs on the ice. Mink. He got loose.
Yeah, had loose and was able to get body position, gain control of the puck, and just missed. Again, just kind of flopping it over the goaltender.
Love to see him get one here in this game. We got Hinder plays it out to Butler. Butler feeds it back in. Mink's stick goes way up in the air. Wow. Mink takes an elbow to the face. Cooker's there. And we got Mink and the Blues player. They get tangled up and go down. Cooker plays it back over to Mink. How did Mink get over there?
He's just kind of all over the place. He's sneaky.
Dunn's back on the ice. Kept in by Merrick, opposite corner. The Blues come through the neutral zone. Played over to Merrick. Merrick looks, trying to find Dunn all the way down at the opposite blue line. Icing's waved.
Oh, they're going to give the icing.
They're getting icing here. The back linesman waved it off, but
they may put it back down. Maybe they say that it wasn't going to be an icing, went off a stick, and so they were going to talk about it. Now they're going to put a face-off down here in the defensive zone. That's unfortunate for the Oakleys and there, because I think Quad Cities was even trying to change there, and so we would be able to pick it up and be able to get momentum going out of the zone, but we're going to have to win this face-off and work it out, which we do.
Nice pass by Dunn, and May picks it up, uses his speed, centering pass. Dunn trying to find Hobbs. Blues coming the other way. Stern's got to hustle. He's got Dorfeld providing support. Stern gets there. Stern wants it here tonight. He knows what's on the line.
All right, we've got a 2-on-1. See if we can't take advantage.
Dorfeld, quick wrister over to May. He's got Dunn. He's taking off the puck. Somebody left their stick on the ice. There's Will Kelty looking to center this one. Love to see these young guys out here battling against some serious high school players. 17 right on net. Jack Evans comes out, gloves this one down. You were commenting on Jack's angles and how well he's playing. He's locked in for sure.
I think he is, and just kind of his depth too. He's not getting himself caught back in the net. He's getting out, taking away anything upper side of him, and then side to side. So I think he's locked in. Hopefully, he just continues with that concentration. I mean, it's a long game to stay locked in and concentrate in that aspect of the game. I've never played goalie in my entire life, but I know how strenuous that job is.
We got Goodnow cutting towards the net. Kelty battling behind. There's Barton. Barton wants one. Oh, he wants to feed it over to Kelty, and he had Goodnow right in front. They know what's going on. Merrick hustles, dumps it back in. We check up. Barton over to Goodnow. That's played all the way down. It's icing. Sweet.
Going back to that goalie position, when I coach, I was like, how hard can this, talking to the goalies, how hard is your job? You got one thing you got to do, and that's just to keep the puck out of the net. I don't care how you do it.
Yeah.
Just make sure it just stays out of the net.
Yeah.
But I do know, just the angles and the, those type of things, he's on par, you can tell. So
the details matter, the footwork. Yep. I love watching the goalies and just watching their feet. Their eyes are watching the puck, but you watch their feet, and the good ones their feet are always moving. Done. Quick pass out to Hobbs. That was coming from May. May out to the point. There's Merrick. Ripped looking for a tip. Slapper from Merrick goes off the back of the net. Hobbs with the puck, the captain from Dowling, backhands it over to Butler. Butler's used to being up front occasionally.
Merrick, he's kind of slid back to the D role in the last couple of weeks, and I think we can see him getting a little bit more comfortable with that kind of role there. He's got a nice shot. He's able to keep things low. And so, the progression of that in the last couple of weeks for him, a brand new position, might add some little bit of depth into what the Oak Leafs can do.
So Dylan Warwick is he's really an accomplished singer, and so he's at a choir concert tonight. A lot of talented kids on this team do a lot of different things, and he's got an obligation tonight, and wish him all the best in his competition and performance. He'll be back here tomorrow morning for the game, but as you were mentioning, Merrick is kind of filling his spot on defense. Here's Tyler May. Battling for the puck. Comes out to Merrick. Puts it towards the nets. Tipped. Butler comes up to keep it in. Off the backboard towards the net. There's Dunn. Out to Merrick. Towards the net. Deflected by the defenseman coming the other way. High floater. And Jack Evans is going to cover this one up. Not a bad stoppage here. Right. 10:55 left to go in the second period. Up 2-1.
But even with Merrick filling in at D, looking at, even further down the line of going into next year, you have two seniors with Butler and Stern who are going to be leaving. Him maybe having that opportunity to be kind of that, in the top four of defensemen, just getting him, acclimated to that, into that role. Could be a big asset going into next year for the Oak Leafs.
Blues with an opportunity. He's blocked in front by Dorfeld. There's Mink using his body to get position. Now Hinder. Hinder gains the red line, wants to dump it in, but it's blocked by number 2 from the Blues. Trying to get up to Mink. Mink gets by his man, knocked off by 27. 30 tries to go between his legs. Cooker to Mink. Centering pass blocked by the skate of the Blues player. Nice centering
Almost
pass.
had him, but just didn't. Dylan wasn't there just in time. Just a little off on that, but
The Blues player and the referee, I think, hit knees here, and the ref's going to take a minute.
And those things happen, especially when it's a fast-paced game and the officials are, they try to get themselves out of the way and not be part of the play. But that time they got into it, and
Hobbs is over there checking in on him.
Right.
By the time you're a senior in Des Moines playing hockey, these refs are, you tend to know them, and they know you, and Carter's checking in on him. Of course, we got Rich making sure he's okay.
I think the character of Carter Hobbs. I think even if he didn't know who that official was, he would have done the same thing.
Yeah,
you're
right.
And there's a you look at the character of the whole Oak Leaf organization and the character of each player. They all have huge hearts, and that's just from the experience from my son being on this team and the welcome that he's gotten. It doesn't happen in every single team, but it has. It's been a positive experience for him, at least for our personal experience, and so I'm gracious on that part for him. To be accepted and to be able to be him and be able to grow and to learn from from the seniors that are part of this group.
Got Ryan Dunn taking the face off. Blues get free. Shots blocked. I know, Wade, you like talking about blocked shots. We are doing pretty well so far. A lot of things not getting through to the net. It's super important.
It is my number one statistic. I love block shots. I love seeing sacrifice. I love it's just a commitment, and it's a tribute to hard work.
Stern at the blue line loses it for a moment. Blues coming the other way. Dorfeld and Stern. Carter's in the mix. Shots blocked again by Dunn. That's shoveled up and out of play. I love to see goals, and that's all great. But our team, we celebrate by congratulating each other and go shaking hands. Every team's got their own identity, and that's ours.
Right.
Other teams, it's all about, how fantastic can the celebration be? How can I have the center of attention? And I do appreciate on this team where it is about who passed it to me and how we can go get the next one.
Right.
That's special. 9:03 left to go in the second period. We got Butler and Merrick on defense. We got a whistle here.
So it looks like we're going to get a rough. Not really sure who that's on. I didn't see it, but looks like Merrick's going to go to the sin bin for 2 minutes for roughing, but I didn't really see anything too harsh that he did, but he must have gave somebody maybe a two-hand shiver.
A little too much.
So we're going our first penalty kill and see if we can counter and take care of business and not let Quad Cities convert on their first power play.
Got a Rise Pest Control penalty kill. Out to the point for the Blues. They're back and forth. Lose the handle for a moment. Number 8, Patton. Behind the net. Centering attempt. Blocked by Hobbs. Might have hit Dunn. There's Butler. He's killing some time with the... Carter's knocked off of it. And we got a whistle. Interference on the Blues.
So now we'll go on to a 4-on-4.
Pretty clean first period. Was our first penalty here in the second, or did we catch one at the end of the first?
We didn't get we got our first penalty right now. And then they had their first penalty in the first period because we got our power play goal to get us 2-1. So
a pretty clean game so far. I mean, these are just penalties of guys battling and interference on Blues, and so 4-on-4 hockey. There's about 30 seconds splitting the two penalties. We got Cooker with the puck, number 10, the sophomore from Urbandale. Over to Hobbs, up to Dunn. And May is the other Oakleaf on the ice.
So, again.
I can hear you. She wanted to know if I could hear her.
Oh, yeah, we can hear everybody.
No, you're fine. Yeah, it's all good.
4-on-4 hockey, it's all about puck possession. So if you can cycle it back, you can cycle it back.
There it is.
Here we go.
There it is.
We got a bouncing puck.
Dunn's there. No icing. Over to Hobbs on net. Cooker's there. Poked it in. Loose puck. Cooker plays it in. We check up. We got May and Dunn forward here. Hobbs trying to cut this off. Gets there. Blues 3-on-2. Shot. Goal. Wow. It was all Oakleafs, and the Blues turned that table really fast. Ended up with a 3-on-2. And good glove side goal by the Blues. 2-2. We'll stay even 4-4. 4 versus 4. Again, we got about 30 seconds split between the two penalties. We got Hinder taking the face-off. Stern and Mink left and right. Mink with the puck poked away. Anthony tries over to Stern. Towards the net. Dylan Hinder's there. Blues coming with serious speed. Butler's in front of him. Puck comes across the crease and played out by Stern. We got 10 seconds left in the Oakleafs penalty, and then we'll be on a power play for about 30 seconds. Full strength. Of course, until we get possession, it's not really a power play. That puck comes out, gathered by the Blues at the red line. Get that puck like it owes you money. Stern touched it. That goes down. No icing. Jack Evans plays it all the way around the boards. Comes out of the zone. Oh, nice play. That was Ryan Dunn. Oh, looking for Hobbs was May. We got Dorfeld out there as well, and then Hobbs plays it up through the neutral zone, gathered by the Blues. Number 8, Patton, looking for some space. Dorfeld and Hobbs. Oh, nice centering pass, and
good
Levi Butler tying up his man right in front of the net, so there wasn't a clean shot.
Not sure how that's not a call taking Dunn down, but it wasn't, so we'll move on.
Well, I know a few moms that have watched a lot of hockey, and they thought that was a call, but play continues at 5.5 left in the second. 2-2 tie game. It does look like this is playoff season for sure. And the Blues play it in. They're going to get a couple of guys changing on the other end of that. Brooks Dorfeld plays it over to Merrick, out of his reach. Hobbs with the puck, over to Barton. He's got Goodnow. Goodnow's got one already. They get tied up. I think Barton wanted to get it to Goodnow, but puck had a different plan. Kelty, number 8, back behind the net to Barton. Now Riley Goodnow from Knoxville. Out to Merrick. Merrick slapper on net, blocked away. Shot near side, blocked.
I gotta stay on it.
Blues dump it in. Got to get the puck up. Oh, there it is. Hinder. Oh, couldn't quite get a good attempt there at the end, but he was free. Nice heads-up play. Who was on the backside that made that pass? That was, give credit where credit's due. That was a great pass.
I think it was Stern.
Yeah, heads up.
Deep down.
Nice pass, nice catch, and Hinder wanted it. Nice save by Jack Evans. Blues from behind the net, circle, loose in front. Jack pinched it down underneath, stopped it.
Had a few missed opportunities. I think Hinder would, if he had that all dialed back, he'd want to take a shot a little earlier, just to get a shot on net. And maybe you're shooting for a rebound sometimes right there. If you take that shot early, you get a rebound, then you go after your own rebound. But just kind of a missed opportunity there. But we had some other opportunities. We just couldn't get an advantage. But we did a good job kind of in front, taking away some of the sticks from Quad City. See if we can get something going right here.
We got Ryan down with the puck. We got Hobbs chasing in behind. Blues go opposite ice. Butler's locked in. Oh, Merritt got a stick on, turned the puck up the ice. Over to Dunn. Right in the crease. That was
good
dangerous, but good play to get over to Hobbs. Hobbs slapper. Oh, he was going above the pad and in the armpit of this goalie, and he just pinched it down. It amazes me the accuracy of some of these guys when at that distance, that speed. That's amazing. 2:49 left to go in the second period.
I want to see Hobbs win this straight back and get Dunn, and have Dunn going straight across, scrape off of him.
Stern keeps it in, plays it behind the net. There's May. Hobbs in the corner, stepped up by Dorfeld. Here come the Blues, chipped in by 27. He's going for his own dump in. Centering pass. Another pass by the Blues.
Oh, good job by Jack getting his stick out there. That's the aggressive stickness that I like seeing him on. He's been experienced the last couple of weeks.
Oh, nice play by Jack to come out and cover this up. Love it.
But if he doesn't put his stick out there, that was a second opportunity that Quad City was going to get. So good stick work there, and then good job of just recognizing a little bit of a panic right there and be able to pounce on that puck, get a little reset here.
We had a good look at a breakout pass there, but heads-up play by the Blues to keep it in, and then Jack coming aggressively out of the net to cover this up. Riley Goodnow right in front of us here. And then Barton puts this one towards the net, off the backboards. Barton gathers, throws it towards the net. Stern lays it down. Stern wants one. He knows what's going on here. There's Will Kelty, number 8. Shovels it in. Hits the linesman. Blues go opposite ice. Laid down by Dorfeld. Dorfeld's having a good game tonight. Martin's knocked off the puck. Chipped in by the Blues. Dorfeld's knocked off. We got to get this guy in front of the net. Stern covers him up, and that's sent down for a quick icing. Just under 1 minute to play in the second period, tied up 2-2.
Yeah, that last hit against Barton there, those are one of those buddy passes. We try to teach guys, hey, don't give somebody a buddy pass, because the buddy pass is going to be a big hit. And that was a buddy pass, and Barton paid the price for it. But I'm sure he shook it off and he's ready to go for his next shift.
Got Ethan Merrick taking the face off. We got Dunn and May, Hobbs, Butler on this line. Patton coming the other way. This is the matchup trying just to kill the penalty, kill the play, kill the period. We got Hobbs.
All right,
Hobbs May, 2-on-1.
Oh, just missed. I think it went off maybe even the goalie's shoulder, if not a little bit of the top of the crossbar, but had an opportunity there. But good job by the Quad Cities defenseman. He kind of took away the pass. It was one option. It was going to be Hobbs, and so the goalie recognized that and was able to set up.
Got Hobbs taking the face off. That's played out. We got 10 seconds left to go in the period. And we'll come down for icing for an offensive zone face-off. Glove side.
Right here, I think I would set up Hobbs, take the face off, and I would have May, scrape off of him on this one. If you have enough time to do it, but it looks like they're maybe trying to go right to the net. Someone's got to get there. Take a shot.
Something May comes out of the zone. That's it. For the second period, 2-2 tie game. End of two. We'll come back after the ice scrape for the third and final period of regulation. Playoff hockey right here.
Absolutely. It's going to be set up for a third period. It's going to be exciting. It's setting up that way. These two teams are neck and neck, both kind of equivalent in what we're trying to do, and so it's going to be a dogfight to the end of this one.
We'll come back in about 15 minutes.
Oh, no, I did get one thing. She said my luggage is outside her belt.
All right, we're back for the third and final period of regulation. On come the Des Moines Oak Leafs in white. Love these brand new white uniforms. Of course, they're not brand new when you're at the end of the season right now, but they look sharp.
Right.
Of course, the Quad City Blues wearing their away blue. 17 minutes on the clock. 2-2 tie game. This game, and then tomorrow morning, these two teams are battling for the playoff spot, last playoff spot, number 8, going into the tournament here in a couple weeks. A lot of combinations between today and tomorrow. And then, of course, Quad Cities has Dubuque next week, and then we have Mason City.
Yeah, so, a lot of math here involved. We take a series sweep, we're in no matter what. They take a series sweep, we need help from Dubuque. Quad City's not locked in. If we, go to a shootout or overtime and lose, then we need to, be able to win tomorrow. So a lot of things still can happen in this 17 minutes, but it's a big 17 minutes of the season.
Well, that was a huge shot from May to start us off. The goalie got a great look at it and saved it, but it was a good look from Tyler May. Blues trying to set something up. Tied up by May. He pokes it along to Dunn. He's got Hobbs across the middle, tries to find him, and sticked away by 24 of the Blues. And Blues player steps on it. That was Patton, and ends up, stepping on a puck doesn't end well.
No, never.
There's Hobbs, number 36, goes near board to May. May feeds it up to Dunn. Dunn goes on net. Oh, just off the tip of the glove. Bounced over the net softly. Cooker comes off the bench. Laid down by Merrick. All the way out to Mink. Mink gets a stick on it. Goes into the zone. Comes all the way out. That went all the way past Cooker and Hinder. Merrick skates back. Merrick looking for Mink. Mink gets tied up with his man. No call. Cooker behind the net. Here come the Blues with speed. Somebody's got to cut him off. 64. Lines up. Sticked away by Jack Evans. He's staying with it. 64 is. Shoveled. High stick. Nobody touches it, and we got to stop. It'll come out into the neutral zone. Oh, we're getting a cross check on
Butler a cross check for.
Really?
For 2 minutes for a cross check?
Rangers called us on a cross check?
All right. Well,
I missed that.
I thought he was just looking at the puck.
Yeah, no, they definitely called a high stick, and then he was looking at the puck, so I don't. There must have been.
But maybe they were calling a high stick or a cross check rather than a high stick.
Had the hand in. Yeah.
I don't know.
I see. Yeah. Here comes May.
So we're gonna have to get on a penalty kill, and these teams are kind of very similar in our power play and penalty kill right there together. So both sitting at the number 8 spot. So
Jack gloves this one down. We'll stop it at 1:40 left in the penalty kill. Rise Pest Control penalty kill. Got Hobbs, Dunn, May, and Stern. Of course, Jack Evans in net. Blues at the point. Shot. Save. Blues with possession. We're collapsing down to offer more protection on defense, and we're lucky that one skirted out.
Yeah, right now our penalty kill is 8th in the league at 88%, and then our Quad Cities power play is 10th in the league, converting only at 9% of their opportunities. So, advantage to us right now. So hopefully we can take advantage of killing this penalty and then get back in full strength and see if we can muster, taking back kind of the momentum of the game.
Got Ryan Dunn he's battling hard here. We're going to need a change here quickly. These guys have been out here for a while. Stern clears.
Now
all the way down.
Change. 30 seconds left to go here in the Quad Cities power play.
We got Stern and Hobbs, and then Hinder and Mink came onto the ice.
Get out with the active sticks.
Yep, be bigger than you are. 3 seconds left in the penalty kill. Kept in by the Blues. On comes Cooker. Full strength. Oh, nice look by the Blues. Number 27 cutting to the net. It's played in. Dorfeld chips it off the board for Cooker. Loose in front. Oh, dangerous in front. It's all Blues right now. From his knees, number 91 chips it in the zone. Number 17 chases after it. Anthony Mink, number 17. He's not afraid to go get it. Now Merrick off the boards into the neutral zone. Offsides on Blues.
So 11:48, still 2-2. See if we can't get a momentum shift here. Getting back to full strength. Still weren't able to stop kind of running around, But what we did do a good job of is just keeping Quad Cities on the outside. You're not letting them in the inside. So it didn't hurt you, But now we get a reset, see if we can't get a little bit of movement on our end and some offensive opportunities.
That's Butler, Levi Butler, the big man. Now Merrick behind the net. Looking for Dunn. It's going to go for an icing.
Just not on wasn't really on the same page. I think Merrick was just kind of putting it out in ice and in some open space, and Dunn got too far in the middle, wasn't able to regroup himself. So,
well, I'm sure they're talking on the bench about getting that breakaway.
Yep. Well, I think they're talking about splitting the D and put it up if that lane's there, put it there, and see if we can't connect on that to get an offensive break. But just misfired.
We got Merrick taking that face off. These guys are moving all over the place, trying to get an edge. Gloved up off the ice, Jack Evans.
Well, I think they're just trying to look to, somehow try to find somebody to be able to break free, and so kind of changing up who's taking the draw, what they want to do, and who's going where.
Hobbs is going to take this one. Shots. Stick loose in front. Dunn knocks it towards the blue line. May lays down, takes it in the face, pokes it along, offsides. Not sure why they didn't just call that. We had possession, but here come the Blues.
Good job by Dorfield, just keeping him wide, not giving anything on the inside.
There's Dunn. He's trying to chip it up to Hobbs. He does. He finds May. May 1-on-0. May shot. Oh, blocked away by the goalie. Nice save. Stern tries to feed it in, but blocked out. Here comes May. May gets some room, dumps it in. Save of the game by the Blues.
Keep him to the outside.
Jack Evans got his blocker on that one, knocked it to the side.
Anytime you see number 8, Patton for Quad Cities, if he's coming down the middle, you got to squeeze him, force him to the outside. You know.
We got Barton Goodnow over to Goodnow. Goodnow's already got one. I think maybe he thought he had somebody else with him. Here come the Blues. Shot blocked. Nice save. Out to the point. Shot blocked. That's sticked into the corner by Jack. Butler to Kelty. Loose in front. Out of the zone. The Blues check up. That comes loosely into Merrick. Merrick over to Kelty. He gets a stick on it. Icing's waved off. We got 9.5 left to play in the second period. 2-2 tie game. We got Hinder, Kelty, Mink over there trying to dig it out. Blues come away with it. That's going to come down. Icing's waved off. Stern goes same boards up to Hinder. Hinder and Mink. Hinder on net. Glove save. So as they say, keep firing the puck.
Keep firing the puck, and I feel like Quad Cities have most of the momentum so far in this period. Can we get that to slide our way? We're starting to get more offensive pressure, so you're starting to take that momentum factor back. See if we can't sustain some little bit of offense, a little bit more pressure. See if we can't get Quad Cities to panic a little bit.
Yep. Hinder put that one right on net. Glove save. Dunn and Hobbs, as well as May, come on the ice to take the front line. There's a matchup here that they like. Stern gets to his forehand, gets it in front of the net, and the goalie's going to cover this one up.
So now the Quad Cities, if we saw a matchup that we like, Quad Cities, now that with the coverage of that puck, Quad Cities is going to be able to match up back to something that they like. So of course number 8 Patton for Quad Cities is out on the ice. So
that's blocked by the Blues. Here's Dunn in front, shot, save. That was a good look. Here come the Blues the other way. Patton, number 8. Gets by one, but knocked off by Stern. Centering pass. Here comes Tyler May. Number 3. Off the back of the goal. Comes around. Hobbs is going to gather this one. Surveys, slides. Shoots and blocked. Kept in by Butler. Dunn's behind the net. May comes over to support.
Oh, just drew a penalty. Number 91, Quad Cities, is going to go to the box for 2 minutes for high stick. See if we can't just keep possession of the puck.
8:01 left to go in the third period, and this is a Ankeny out-of-body power play.
This would be a nice time to be able to get a power play goal. So, with 8:01 to go.
We got Dunn, May, Merrick, Cooker, and Hobbs on the ice. Cooker and Hobbs back on D. Out to Hobbs. Walks it up, slap shot. Goes wide. That's going to come all the way down. Hobbs is going to play this one. Takes a shot, but comes all the way down to play his own puck. Now Dunn. He's out to Merrick, then May. May behind the net to Dunn. Out to Hobbs. Hobbs kicks it himself back to Dunn. Merrick's down low, or Merrick's in front of the net. May's down low. May's battling. He's got Merrick in front. Hooker in the slot. Hobbs at the point. Over to Hobbs. Looking for room. Towards the net. Blocked. Shot. Save. Nice rebound look by Ryan Dunn.
So right now at this point in the season, Quad Cities is 7th in the league for penalty kill at about 89%, and we're sitting there at 6th in our power play, a little over 10% of the time. So good matchup back and forth. But it looks like a timeout Oakleafs with a minute to left on the power play. I think Scott decided, you know what, we needed to maybe get a little bit of rest. And number two, let's draw something up. Maybe we saw something that we can take advantage of. They want to try to get them to be able to put it into play. So,
at this point in the season, knowing your players, knowing who you want on the ice, and hey, if they're not feeling all the energy, give them 2 minutes here to
right. And right now, you have a 2-2 game, and the importance of this game, you're up a man. This might be the crucial minute that we need in order to be able to get this 3-2 in our favor. So.
Let's recap we got 1:02 left in the penalty on number 91 from the Blues. 7:03 left to go in the third period. Of course, if we're tied at the end of this, we will go to overtime period, sudden death, and at the end of that, we will go to a shootout. 2-2 tie game. Ryan Dunn, Merrick, Hooker, Hobbs, and May. Dunson's into the corner, comes out to the point. The Blues clear. Played in the corner. Cooker gathers, looks. Outlet pass to Hobbs, over to Dunn. Enter the zone. Dunn behind the net. Merritt comes in to dig it out, then May. May with the puck. Comes back behind the net looking for somebody. Over to Dunn. Hobbs at the point. Looking for a lane. Shot. Gets blocked. Cooker throws it back towards the net. Goes behind. There's Dunn over to Hobbs. Hobbs slapper. One-timer. Number 8, Patton, takes a shot and sends it up into the netting.
Wow, 4 seconds left.
Gotta love the effort by him. Full line change. On comes Mink, Hender, Barton, Stern, and Dorfeld.
Wear 'em out.
Dylan Hender taking the face off. We got 4 seconds. Guy coming out of the box. We got to be paying attention to that. Dorfeld gets it. Five-on-five hockey. Stern moving it up the ice. That's Mink getting tied up with 64. Barton comes out with it, tries to pass it to Hender. Hender over to Stern. Stern shovels it in. Barton pursues. The Blues goalie plays it behind the net and out, but that's done to knock it away. Here come the Blues, 1-on-2. Turned away by Brooks Dorfeld. Ryan Dunn gathers behind the net. Stops, surveys. Turns the other way. He's getting, I'll say molested, but that's probably not appropriate.
Mauled.
That's another good M word. So. Shot, back door. Still loose. shoveled up high, blocked down by Stern, played by Stern. Sent around, icing clear.
Right, nothing good's going to happen down there right now. Get an icing call, get a reset. 4:28 to go. Right now, it's all about one-on-one battles. It's about winning the races to loose pucks and then block shots. Block shots are going to be huge, especially in your defensive zone. You got it right now. Sacrifice everything in front. Be committed. It may hurt for a little bit, but you'll get over it. I guarantee you. The cheers and celebrations will feel a lot better than the result of not taking a block shot.
Yep. Got Hobbs taking the face off. May swings it all the way around to Dunn. Kept in by the Blues. Blues trying to feed it. Good look here. Shot blocked. For all the momentum that the Blues came out with, love to see that the Oak Leafs are bringing it to these guys. Out to the point. On the half boards. Towards the net. Blocked away by Jack Evans. Jack staying with it. Played out by Hobbs. Trying to find May. Over to May. May backhands it in. It comes out to Butler. Butler's got to stay with it. Stern plays it up the boards. May gets trying to feed it in at the red line. Goodnow with the puck. Barton now at the blue line towards the goal. Over to Kelty. Near side. Shot in front. Stern has it. It's in front. Shot loose. Covered.
I thought Stern was going to get it right there. I thought he had a nice little tip in front, some screens.
I think Stern thought he had it too.
Yep. I just have a gut feeling that there's going to be a hero that we don't know about. It's just that, kind of in the right spot at the right time, and their last name isn't Mays, Hobbs, or Dunn. It might be some other last name. We just, can't put a thumbprint on it, but maybe I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong, because I hope it happens right now that somebody scores.
We got Dunn taking the face off. There's scrum there at the dot. Dumped in by the Blues. Dorfeld over to Stern. Up to May. May chips it to Dunn. Over to Hobbs. Offsides.
Offsides.
Barely offsides, but good call. Got 2:41 left to go in regulation. Hobbs on the face-off. Hobbs shovels it in. Rings around behind the boards. Dunn is there. Dunn's doing a lot of hard work to get these pucks out. Slap shot. Rings around. Dorfeld now slides up. Shot gloved. And stopped at 2:23. We're teeing off on these guys right now.
I think we're just starting to throw things at the net and just, can we get something backdoor? Can we get a second chance opportunity? Can we get a deflection somewhere?
Puck comes out. Nice job by Dorfeld to tie up his man. Stern went after the puck, or Hobbs went after the puck. Now Hobbs with it. Goes to his forehand in front. He's knocked off. Dunn's close by. Dunn goes in front of the net. Guys are losing their legs right now. We need to change. Over to May. May gets Hinder. He's got fresh legs. He's coming off the bench. Butler now. Butler loses it. He's battling to get back on this thing. Nice play over the centering pass, but quickly grab it. They're going to get Butler for a hook, a hold.
So Butler goes to the box for 2 minutes for holding. So we have a minute 33 left in regulation. So Quad Cities will be up on a man advantage, and then if it's still tied, we're still going to be basically a 5-on-4 going into the overtime period. Then once the penalty is over, then it'll go to a 4-on-4 after that. So looks like Quad Cities is electing to take their timeout right now, since there will be an offensive face-off, and so they'll be able to kind of draw up kind of things what they want to do. Give their guys a little bit of rest and get exactly personnel they want on the ice.
Overtime's 5 minutes, sudden death, right?
5 minutes sudden death, 4-on-4. But since we'll have a carryover penalty, it'll actually start 5-on-4.
Okay.
And then when the penalty's over, our guy will be able to get on the ice. It'll be 5-on-5, and then after the first whistle, then it'll go back to a 4-on-4. So it's kind of how that gets layered.
Okay.
But
good thing you're here.
Well, I may be wrong. Who knows?
What do you do on a Friday night?
It makes sense in my head, So, but
we're gonna get a shorty, and we'll wrap this thing up in regulation. That's what I'm feeling.
I would love that. I would take that. But if we don't, let's just make sure that we kill the minute 33. Let's make sure that we get a point. That's number one here.
Yeah.
The next piece is then can we get our 2 points that we need, and it's going to make tomorrow that much more interesting. So this is a big minute 33 here in this game.
Yeah, I'm sure the Leafs and coaches are talking about the importance of holding here and clearing pucks. We've got Dunn taking the face-off. Hobbs, May, Stern. We got Dunn.
Oh, he gets taken down.
Hey, wake up!
Oh, no call. Oh, May steps up, knocks his man down.
That step right there was huge because it made a turnover right here at the blue line, was able for us to pick it up and get it down. So that was a big step and taking of the body right there by May.
I think May's pissed. He's like, no, we're not doing this. Hobson's the opposite direction. 7 behind the net. Loose in front. Stern battling. He sends it up and out of the rink, or off the ice. We're going to stoppage at 48 seconds.
So I think it went off Quad City sticks. Therefore, it's going to be outside the zone face-off, which is big. You win this and be able to win that back and get a little bit of time, and then Stern send it down. Every second's going to matter right now with 48.8 seconds to go.
Dunch throws it into the defensive zone. Takes a few seconds off the clock. Here comes number 8. We got to cut him off.
Good job by Stern getting his stick in there.
Shot block.
Good job by
nice save. Jack Evans save of the game for the Oak Leafs. He comes strong out of the net, top of the crease, and ate it up.
Yep.
32 seconds left.
Now, we can't give another one of those prime scoring opportunities right down the middle of the slot without anybody having a body in front of it or doing something. So we got to make sure we take care of that going forward.
Done with the face-off. Out to the point for the Blues.
Play big.
Over to Patton. Dumped into the corner by Patton. Stern sends it around. Can he get it out? Not quite. Hobbs, he lines it up. Glove down. Comes out of the zone. We got a penalty on the Blues. 11 seconds left, and we'll be 4-on-4. Which is important for the overtime.
Which is going to be very important in the overtime because now you're going to be 4-on-4. When you go in the overtime period, you're still going to be 4-on-4. We're going to gain a guy for a minute 22, which then we'll be on a 5-on-4 power play for that minute 22, which is huge. And then it'll be 5-on-5, and then it'll go to a 4-on-4 after that first whistle. So there's depending if that first whistle ever happens, you may be 5-on-5 for the 5 minutes. You never know. So the other big thing here is there's 11.7 seconds. Face-off comes outside your zone. So if you can win this, if you can get May to break here on the weak side and be able to hit him on an indirect pass, you have time to be able to get maybe a breakaway shot.
That's what they were going for.
Trying to do.
Shot. Walker or a pad save.
Eat it. I would just eat it.
Hobbs is just killing time, going for the overtime, and we get the point. So each get a point.
Each team gets a point, so there's still that a 3-point difference in between each of the teams. And so the biggest piece right now is for us to win either in the overtime period or in the shootout. If we can do that, basically we'll have that 4-point lead. Then we have to just take care of business.
Yeah.
Meaning if we lose, you can lose tomorrow and you still have your 2-point lead, and then you have to win. You still have to beat Mason City twice. You can
probably afford a tie and a loss in Mason City, probably, right?
Right.
With that combination, but
you don't want to.
Because
it all depends on tomorrow and how that how that scenario plays out. So 2 points right now would be huge. Finding the next goal or whatever. Because at least you have that 4-point lead. Puts all the pressure on them. Doesn't mean you have to win tomorrow. You still have something to lose. But if you come tomorrow and say you lose, then it puts a lot of pressure on the next weekend in Mason City. You got to win both.
Yeah.
And you know how tough it is to play in Mason City.
Yeah.
I don't care what the Mason City's record is. Throw that out the door.
Doesn't matter.
They're going to play tough.
It's going to be their senior weekend, I think.
It'll probably be their senior weekend.
So they make us sit there for 30 minutes listening to all their sponsors.
Right. Well, and
it's God's country. That's where I'm from.
Right.
But still.
But the crowd comes out and really promotes Mason City there. So this is a big, 5 minutes. So it looks like they're going 3-on-3. Then it'll be a 4-on-3. Well, so that's even more fun.
We got 20 seconds left on the Leafs penalty, and they will go 4-on-3. I think right now we're trying to buy time. Hobbs behind the net, goes the other way. Kicks it up to himself. He's got May up on his left wing. Takes it all the way in. 3 seconds left. Kept it in by May. We're going to come out 4-on-3. Going to resettle here.
Yep, just
Dunn's going to
recycle. You got a minute 10 to work with. 4-on-3.
Out to Cooker at the point. Cooker to Dunn. Dunn takes the shots. Blocked. Glove down. Over to Cooker. To Hobbs. They switch. Hobbs to Dunn. We got to get some shots here. Dunn. Hobbs, one-timer up off the body of Patton. He comes down hard. Loose in front. Covered. Dunn takes a pretty good cross-check in the back.
I don't know if the refs are going to call anything there. I think the referees know what type of game this is and what they're battling for. They're not going to take it out of the kid's hands.
Yeah.
The benefit right there is, I hope Patton's all right, but to have him sitting on the bench, is not a bad thing for us right now. So.
Yeah. Comes out. We got to check up. We do. Cooker with the puck. Cooker skates it in. They're letting him loose. Weak in front. Still loose. Behind the net. "20 seconds left in the penalty. Blues bring it down. Comes opposite ice.
All right, we need to take advantage of this 10 seconds here, be able to see if we can get an odd-man rush.
We got Dunn to May. Dunn on, looking for May in front. Nice pass. Over to Hobbs. Hobbs is loose. Save.
All right, so now All penalties are done, so now we're going to be 4-on-4 for the next 3:07. And Patton, number 8's back on the ice for Quad City, so good to see him not injured, but I'd rather see him on the bench right now. But make sure that we're aware of who's there.
Hey, if you're on the ice right now, your job is to score. Find somebody that's open to score. Don't be hesitant.
Right.
3 minutes left to play. Blues coming the other way, 1-on-3. That's Patton. Butler pushes him away. Out to the point, bouncing puck, comes out of the zone. Mink's going to hustle and get there. Now Merrick to Mink. Mink dumps it in. Hender's the first one there. He's got Mink in front. Shovels it. Loose. Comes away. Oh, that was a good look.
Here's
that was a good look.
Right here.
Hobbs dumps it into Mink. That's all right.
Good. Just
That's all right.
Recycle it back. It's all about puck possession. So keep possessing the puck.
Merrick's off the
Need
puck.
some guys to be able to support, help out. Now we got to get possession.
Hobbs with the puck, chips it to Dunn. Now Hobbs. Shot goes high and wide. That's going to come all the way down. Stern, number 21, quickly heads the other way, was hoping that they were going for a change. 1:45 left to play. Hobbs, Dunn, then May. Stern's going with him, as is Dunn. Takes the corner, goes in front.
Nobody there.
Skipped away by the goalie. 1.5 left to play.
Somebody's got to get there. Loose puck.
Covered up. Nothing soft here. Nice clear. Nice clear. Comes all the way down. Somebody's got to be here.
Let's go, guys. Change it up.
Tyler knocks his man off the puck. Cooker battles then May. Cooker over to Merrick. Merrick looks, goes back over to Dorfeld. As you say, possession, trying to find some space. Dorfeld to Merrick, back to Dorfeld. He's got Cooker. Cooker to Mink. Mink makes one guy miss, get it deep. As you said, they're going to leave it in the kid's hands.
Yep.
There's not going to be a call here.
Here we go.
Mink, backdoor shot. Tried the Norm.
Yep.
Backdoor pass.
The goalie was ready for it, but I went back in that third period saying I think it's going to be a name that we don't recognize, and that's where I thought, man, maybe Cooker and Mink right there, one of those guys that we're not probably going to pick off the page to be the game winner, but now let's see what Dunn and Hobbs can do with Dorfield and Cooker.
We're under 20 seconds in overtime. Patton chips it in.
I think right now you might want to, if you don't get a good rush.
Hobbs,
right
he's got one-on-one to Dunn. Dunn, he's knocked off the puck. 3 seconds.
With 3 seconds, they're not going to call anything because this is going to go right to a shootout. So again, now it goes down to your goal scorers and your goalies. And who's better in that category right now. And goal scoring, I would say, it would be on us. I think we have the advantage there. Goaltending right now, just by statistical margins, Quad City's goalies has a better save percentage than Jack does. But Jack's been locked in all game. He's been playing his angles well. I'm sure he's going to continue to be locked in. I'm going to guess number 8, Patton's probably going to be their first shooter. Probably try to get them up on the board first, but we'll see kind of what order Quad Cities goes with. But hey, an exciting finish in a playoff. If there's a play-in game or a playoff game to get into the tournament, this is the type of game you want. A battle between two teams fighting for that last spot. So
yeah, it's fun to see. So shootout, so 3-man shootout, and then 1-1 after that.
Yep.
So we'll see how the first 3 go. I think home team elects who goes first. Usually that's the away team.
Yeah, you usually want the away team because if they, you can kind of see and match what they're going to do. Who they use depends on what you want to use, and then if you get the first one they miss, you score. A little bit of an advantage there and some momentum.
Blues are gonna go with number 7, I believe. Number 7 for the Blues. Here we go. Coming with speed from a long distance. Jack comes out, makes a move, shot blocked. Jack Evans wins that matchup.
So it looks like they're going to go with Cooker. I'm going to see if Cooker uses the move that he used in the JV game, his patent move. We'll see what happens.
He does. I'll be interested to see if he goes 5-hole. He likes to open the can opener and see if he'll decide to go 5-hole here. No.
There it is.
Nice goal.
That is his patented move right there.
That's
the one. I mean, he gets him going one direction, thinks he's going to slide it 5-hole, pulls it back, gets him on the strong side, the direction he's going. So, huge goal right there. So, Jack comes up big here, and if we can.
The captain, number 64 for the Blues. Coming in slow. Shot blocked. Jack Evans.
I'm very surprised they didn't bring out Patton right there in that situation. Because if Hobbs buries this one right here, game over. We get the 2 points. Huge 2 points.
Carter Hobbs, he's thinking about this one. Does he have? Here we go. Comes wide, way wide. Comes in on the forehand. Oh, just missed. I don't know if the goalie got a piece of that. I think Carter took him way wide, and it was open. Didn't quite get enough pushback on it. And here we go. Patton comes on. He's got to score.
Yeah,
he's got to score.
He has to score. Doesn't score, game's over.
Jack Evans, let's go, buddy. Jack comes out strong. Number 8 slows down.
Got him
5-hole. Oh. All right, we're tied up. Now it's 1-on-1.
Yep. So it's now 1-on-1, and you got your other senior forward out. He scores, game's over. So
Ryan Dunn, number 29, senior from Dowling.
That is game over. So that was the same move that basically Patton did on Evans. Dunn did the same thing to their goaltender, beat him 5-hole. Huge 2 points right there. So, both teams were separated by 3. Now we're separated by 4. So now it basically comes down to tomorrow. You win or lose. You have some room to work with. And then it comes down to Mason City and making sure you win tomorrow, or you tie tomorrow. You get 1 point, whatever. You're into the tournament. So we still have a little bit of work to do, but we're 1 step right there to get that 8th spot.
Hey, thanks for tuning in tonight, folks. Great senior night. Great game winner by a senior, Ryan Dunn. And we'll have a little dinner and after party here at Metro Ice Arena. We'll see you tomorrow at 10 o'clock for the JV game and noon for the varsity game. Go Oak Leafs.